You all my lecture series of C programming. Myself, Dr. B. Vinodhini. In the last video, we have seen that the decision making statements, if else part. Now, in this video, we are going to see about what is a nested if and if else later with an example. So, what is a decision making means? Based upon some condition, the decision is made. So whether the condition is true means the true part is executed, otherwise the false part is executed. So in that we have a nested if. Nested if means we have a multiple if statements also used. Writing a if statement inside the another if statement is called it as a nested if. So this is the syntax of nested if. Syntax is first we have a if followed by the condition, and the true next is that we have another if the condition 2 is checked. If it is true, the true block of statement is executed, otherwise the else part of second innermost nested if part is executed. If it is not, finally the outer if loop is executed. So this is the syntax of nested if. We have a if in on that so in the outside if you have another inner if, that is called it as a nested if. So this is the syntax of nested if. Now that syntax is clearly explained by the following program. The program is test whether the given number is even or odd if it is below 100. Okay, so what we have to check? First we have to get the number and check that number is below 100 or not. That is the first condition. So if it is below 100, the next checking is that number is belongs to the even or not. This is another condition. So the outer if made the decision about whether the given number is below or not, below 100 or not. The inner if check whether that below 100 number is a even number or not. So now we will see that program. First we have that header file section and followed by the main function. Here the input is a number, so we have to declare that number, and using the printf statement we are going to print the following message in the output screen: enter any integer number. And using the scanf we are going to get any number from the user. And next is a checking condition, that is a conditional statement, and that we are going to check if the given number is less than 100. This is the outer if condition. So printf, suppose if it is less than 100, printf the given number is below 100. So after that we have a innermost if statement. So if we have to again the innermost if condition check that number is divisible by 2 or not. If it is divisible by 2, the number is a even number, else it is not an even number. So this is the inner loop. So in the inner if condition we have a check that ஒரு number வாங்குறோம், that number is a odd or even. If that number is divisible by 2, the true part is a that number is an even number. If it is not, the false part is that number is not an odd. So that only the inner if loop is over. So after that we have another else. That else is belongs to that outer if condition. So what is the outer if true part? True part is the given number is less than 100. So the else part is if it is not less than 100 means that is equal to or greater than 100. So what the printf statement we have to print out? The given number is not below 100. So here we have the nested if concept. Outer if you have check one condition. If it is true, the inner if is executed. If it is false, that else part of outer if is executed. This is the way we have to check whether the given number is below 100, so that below 100 number is either even or not. This is the nested if. So this is an output of a above statement. Suppose you are entering the number 75. The first if condition is true, so it goes inside the inner if condition, and also check the number is odd or even. If it is odd, so the innermost if false part will be executed. So that is the output one. Suppose we are going to enter the number 200, the outer if is fail, that is not true, so the false part of else part of outer loop is executed. So this is the way the nested if is executed. Next is a if else if statement. So in that if else if or if else later, the syntax is if condition followed by the true block of statements, else if we have another if statement, and that we have a true and false block of inner loop of if condition. So this is the if else later. So this is the two way we can execute the nested if. I hope you will understand what is a nested if with an example. So the another example is, suppose you are going to print one mark statement means, so the mark we have to classify the mark, whether the mark is greater than 90, we have to, that person is got A grade. Suppose greater than 80 to 90 means he got B grade. So that set of problem statement also executed using the nested if and if else later. I hope you will understand what is the if else and nested if with an example. Thank you.